What's up, everyone? BATCRAFT. That's right, it's Bo here. And look, I know. I said no BATCRAFT this week, and yet here I am. But you know, in all fairness, I've said before that there would be BATCRAFT, and I had to take a week off for health purposes. So, you know, I'm a little confusing like that. This is actually going to work out pretty well, though, because, as I mentioned, the reason I was going to take a break was because of the new project we are promoting at findeversale.com. That's right. That is findeversale.com. I need y'all to go over there right now so you can learn about this new awesome audio drama that we're working on right now that we need your support in order to make it happen. Findeversale.com is the place to do it. And yeah, it is a pirate audio drama. And so I said I was going to make some pirate content, and I kind of figured, you know, well, inspiration struck. And in the midst of that inspiration was kind of a piratey thing. Look, it'll make sense. It'll make sense. And it all has to do with this right here. So, as you recall, last week we set up the Charity Syndicate of Earth 3 bake sale. And I was very thrilled about this and very excited about it because of all the wonderful benefits it offers. Until we experienced our first customers. Yeah, that guy over there. Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. That guy right there. Yeah, that guy right there. Let's just take a look at his latest video and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Hey, yes, Night Snow, step right up. I am so excited to have y'all here as some of the first, I actually haven't checked the records yet, but I'm just going to assume some of the first, people to try out our new bake sale system for the Charity Syndicate of Earth 3.
What, tell us about this Charity Syndicate. What is that all about? That's new.
You know, I'm so glad you asked. I'm so very glad you asked. So as you know, wait, you know what? Actually, first of all, hello, nice to meet you both.
Hello.
Wait,
Actually, okay. We just need to do a hard wipe right here.
Wait,
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I thought you maybe just changed your clothes, but you do look different.
Yeah, he's got a very unusual eye patch and a scar.
So hi guys, how's it going? My name is Bo. I am not the Bo that you know, though. I'm from Earth 2. Bo of Earth 3 is doing the heroic thing of going to my Earth and to save the day. And I don't think we've been properly introduced. Y'all are the new BATCRAFTers, right?
I don't know if we're new.
Well,
I mean, we are new, recent. We're probably the most recent, yeah.
We are BATCRAFTers rather than FlashCrafters.
Interesting. Very cool. Well, so you don't really have any kind of previous knowledge of me at all. So yes,
where did you come from? Where's Bo? Where's Bo?
Time travel is crazy. Listen, here, guys, I am so excited that y'all are here.
Okay, we'll give you a chance.
On with the thing we're here for, yes.
Okay.
Well, so this is the thing, guys. I don't know if y'all have noticed this. Ever since arriving here on your Earth, I've done my best to try to make things a little bit better. I kind of beautified the roads here, and except for Crime Alley, which I made slightly worse, but I feel like all things considered, that's kind of what you want for Crime Alley, right? And so I also created this new entrance into your city hall, and have been doing all kinds of beautification.
That was you?
That was me. And so that's the thing. I've been doing this all out of the kindness of my heart and out of my pockets. And so I thought, I want to continue to do good work for the people here of Gotham and Arkham and Earth 3 as a whole. And so I have founded the Charity Syndicate of Earth 3 as a means of raising funds to basically beautify Gotham, beautify Arkham a little bit, and just kind of help out around the place. So yeah, that's what the Charity Syndicate's all about. See, think about me as like someone who wants to do good beyond good. You know what I mean? Like someone who wants to take everything that y'all have done here and done so very well and take it to the next level. That's what I'm all about, and that's what the Charity Syndicate is all about. So yeah.
Okay, well, explain this thing. This is what we're here for.
This looks great. This looks really great. And if you've been doing these good things, if these things that I've been seeing, these improvements have been you, maybe we should give you a chance.
And as y'all play this game, I think you'll find that there's a lot of great prizes. I am a man of my word.
Okay, well, based on the things that you have done, which I have noticed, these improvements that have been happening, and that seems to be nice. Okay, good to meet you. Then we'll take good care of you.
We have a foreign exchange
that's all
student,
I asked.
though.
And actually, you know what, Snow? As much as I appreciate that, I want to take care of all of you. So, I do appreciate that. I want to be, welcomed here and everything else. But understand, I'm not here to be a freeloader. I am here to do everything within my power to make sure that y'all all have exactly what you need.
Well, that's community, isn't it? We all take care of each other.
That's right. That's right.
I'm ready. I'm in.
That's great. Thank you. The Charity Syndicate appreciates your support, and I'm just very curious to see, because I worked on this, to try to make it so that there's a good chance that you're going to win something good.
Well, I already got an ender chest.
You already got an ender chest. How many diamonds did it take you to get an ender chest?
My first one. And then the second one I got
too good. Hang on now.
Second one I got a cookie.
Okay, we'll see how Snow does.
All I have to do is drop a diamond into the chest. That's it.
One at a time, too. Because if you drop more than that, you'll lose all your diamonds.
Oh, yay! Totem of dying.
Y'all, I'm sorry. We're closed for business.
Yeah. It's beginner's luck.
I got another cookie.
There's something wrong with the machine. Hang on. I think it's a sign.
But we were promised it, right?
Yeah,
promised that it might be one of those things. This is so great.
Hurry, Snow. Fleece him of everything he's got.
Where's the crafting table?
No, I just like variety.
Oh man, what has happened here? Did y'all like Ocean's 13 me? What just happened here?
Wait, I thought you wanted it to be good for us. Why?
No, I do.
Did
but
you
it
not want us to actually? Was lava supposed to be pouring out of there?
No. It just wasn't supposed to be that easy to win. Like, it was supposed to be easy to get good stuff, but it wasn't supposed to be that easy to get good stuff.
So, as you can see, when I first set up the... this wonderful bake sale, it was intended to make sure that we were selling mostly baked goods. But unfortunately, as was exposed by Snow and Night, I set it up a little bit too generously so that instantly all of our prizes seem to be going out for first-time contributors. And while obviously we want to make sure that everybody is rewarded, that was a little, it's false advertising is what it is, because this is a bake sale. You want baked goods at a baked sale. And so I had to go back in the system. I did some tinkering, and we've got it working more accurately. And you know what? We've done pretty well. We've gotten, not a small amount of diamonds. And in the process, we've also given out some pretty amazing prizes. The grand prize for the first round of the bake sale went to Will. And I without going into too much detail, he's very pleased with what he won. So the popularity of this thing, I think, has inspired me to do something a little bit differently. So right now, in the system, there are 3 shulker boxes. There's a bunch of little mini prizes as well, like Totems of Undying, Turtle Egg, Glow Ink, some enchanted items that are kind of ridiculously over-enchanted for what they need to be. I'm excited for people to get them. But anyway, all of that is inside the system right now, along with several wonderful baked goods, which is really why you're here. And so that's great. But I had an idea. What if we did a kind of grand prize that was actually a treasure hunt? Like a pirate. See? I told you it was going to connect. So we need to actually create a treasure map that leads to the grand prize for this next round of the system. Now, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of great prizes in here. And the way I set it up, the likelihood that you could get the grand prize before one of the other prizes is, it's a little bit more rare, but at the same time, it's all the luck of the draw. Somebody said gambling. This is a donation. This is a donation to the Charity Syndicate. The only problem is I don't know a whole lot about maps, right? But I think, and I could be wrong here, but I think the idea is that if you make a map and then you put a glass pane over it, it gets locked in place as that map, regardless of what changes around it. So theoretically, I could go and create an X, like an X marks the spot situation, create a map, and then, put a glass pane over it, and then we've got ourselves a treasure map. The trick is, though, I want to do it in such a way that people will know how to get to it, but at the same time, it won't be overly obvious. They have to think about it. And so I'm wondering if there's a way to make like an edge of something that's commonly established. You know what I mean? Well, let me kind of show you what I mean. Oops, lagging. Now, the benefit here of having a minion with multiple personalities is, well, I guess it is a benefit when one of those multiple personalities is a bit into the whole surveillance thing. So, this is a map of Gotham. Okay? This is the major map of Gotham. What we want is to find a map kind of like this with only the smallest indication of something that people might find recognizable, right? We don't want we don't want the treasure map to be totally obvious. I feel actually, even this one might actually work to some extent because even the mustache is kind of covered up by snow and everything. So that could be kind of cool. Let's just take a look and see what we can find map-wise. Now, hang on, that could work. Huh. So I think that's the edge right here of kind of the New York Town train station, or I guess trolley station. That kind of gives you a little bit of a hint of what this could be, but if you don't know, you don't know. I just don't know how familiar everybody is with this base. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel comfortable using this base. Because I do want people to be able to find the treasure. I don't want it to be super easy, but I don't want it to be impossible either. Oh, but you know what? I tell you what we can do is at the very least we can test it. Let's see, where's this tree? There's that tree, right? That's the tree. Put one over here and then one over here, and then map goes, ta-da, and now we have an X. Okay, so now we've got a glass pane. We go over here. I think you could take the map and do a thing, right? No? Maybe you need one of these map tables. Okay, map. Oop, map. There we go. Glass. Okay. And then locked map. Now we just remove the X. Okay, X removed, and yet it is still on the locked map. Okay, well, you know what? We just learned something about maps. How about that? Now I suppose we need to make our prize. Now, the prizes themselves have been interesting. I've got different themed boxes that are in the system right now. And for example, I'm working for one that's not in this particular rounds, but after, if we end up doing a third round of the game, then it'll be part of the third one. And the idea that I'm working on behind this one is an apocalypse in a box is essentially what I'm having. So theoretically, it'll have stacks of TNT right here, stacks of TNT right here, and then of course everything you made to make a wither. Now, of course, the idea is that this person is not encouraged necessarily to create a wither, but the point is they've got everything they need to have an apocalypse. I know it. It just so happens to be in my former Easter basket. I'm going to rename it. I'm going to rename it to Apocalypse Box. But anyway. So look, that's the idea. I think right now we have one called the Green, which will make sense to whoever gets it. We've got one that's called the Mason as well. We've got one that, I forget what the other one's called. But anyway, we've got 3 in there right now that are themed boxes that I'm looking forward to seeing how people get them or when people get them and all that kind of good stuff. But this is going to be our grand prize box. And so for this one, we want it to be kind of almost over the top. Okay, this lag is making me super nervous. When you've got when you're doing some stuff, when you've got a lot of items, especially of high value items that are inside a box, and then all of a sudden that box doesn't really show up, that makes you just a little nervous. There we go. I think this is looking really good. This is really solid. We've got a Fortune 3 pickaxe to let people go to town on all this wonderful, beautiful diamond ore. And that's going to be really, really solid. Even named, don't know if it popped up there, but I even named the pickaxe. Congratulations. All right. And so I have gone and, done it. I created the map. I locked the map. I created the prize box, the grand prize box, with not a small amount of diamonds in it. And it is now successfully hidden, and the one who gets the map can get the grand prize, assuming they find the grand prize. But I made it tricky, but not too tricky. Honestly, especially if they haven't found it by the time this video goes live, you'll be able to find it pretty easily based on the information you were given in this video. But regardless, that is now in the system, and that is here. Now, this next part, I am actually live streaming, and there's a good reason why I'm live streaming this, because I want the BATCRAFTers to know about this right now. So obviously, I have just put something different into the system, a treasure map for a treasure hunt. And it is now in here, along with many other prizes and many other shulker prizes as well. So this is a packed system right now, very packed. But here's the deal: I realize that the good people of Earth 3 may need a little bit of assistance in making this happen. I mean, hey, look, diamonds aren't cheap. I mean, obviously, if you win this round, you're going to, there's diamonds to be had in here, to be sure. But regardless, right now you might not have the diamonds. So I have something for you. That's right. Bake sale tokens. So the way this works is that if you don't want to spend your hard-earned diamonds, hey, I understand that. I definitely get that. All you have to do is come over here, and for the small price of 1 netherite ingot, you can get yourself 25 bake sale tokens. Now, that is basically 25 diamonds, essentially. I mean, 25 diamonds to be used here at the bake sale specifically, but regardless, that is a value of 25 diamonds right there. You just put in 1 netherite ingot, get yourself 25 times, in the system, and, you could walk away from this thing not having spent a diamond and get some good stuff. Now, of course, we do need that netherite in order to make it happen. But regardless, I think we got something very special here in the works that is going to satisfy a lot of needs, and that's what we're all about, satisfying needs here at the Charity Syndicate of Earth 3. I do want to kind of control this, all right? Like, at the same time, hey, the bake sale is here to make diamonds as well. So there's only 4 packets of tokens available to whomever can come get them. Support the bake sale. Get yourself potentially a treasure hunt to the grand prize. Good luck, everyone. And of course, be sure again to check out our project at findeversale.com. Findeversale.com. Let me not get that wrong, because that's important. Now, these netherite needs are coming right on time, because not only do I personally require netherite to sustain me, which is very important because I want my schemes to continue on, and I want to make sure that I am comfortable here on Earth 3. But I also need them for, cosmetic reasons. So as you can see, Mount Zoom is coming together very nicely. I'll kind of explain this layout here in a moment. But as I was building it up and building these kind of statues on either side of the court's throne, I realized that they were pantsless. Now, granted, I could just, get some black dye and make some leather pants and everything else, but then they have that kind of brown kneecap thing, and that's not what we're going for. We want to command authority and respect here from our quartz throne, and so that's not going to happen with, cheapo pants on our statues. We need netherite. We need unenchanted netherite, and so, yes, that needs to happen. It's also why right now we're only seeking ingots as opposed to netherite blocks. Netherite blocks would be better, but you know what? We are going to take what we can get because, we need to get these pants quicker and sooner rather than later. Now, this platform that I'm standing on right here, the idea is that when somebody is coming to meet with me, I will be up there on the throne and they will stay down there on the platform so that I'll have a nice view of them right there. And with kind of the black glass, it makes it seem a little clear. So hopefully it's a little bit intimidating, like, oh, they're nervous about staying right here. Also, as we are meeting not just with, citizens who want to pledge fealty to their once and future supreme leader, there's also, as people join with us, we'll need to hold meetings. And so I built this kind of pavilion down here, kind of amphitheater style, where we can kind of give presentations, make plans, and do everything we need to do to make Earth 3 as wonderful as Earth 2 is. And I am very excited for what all this entails. So we'll get all that together. I did originally want to have a secret entrance through the waterfall, but I tried it a couple of different ways and kept on running into issues. Namely, I just could not get it so that it opened up fast enough and the way that I needed it to come in and out. And more often than not, I was just kind of like, I don't know, like just going through the moving water to get in and out. It was really frustrating. So yeah, we put a stop to that. So with that, I do think that is going to conclude things for today. And yes, I am standing right in front of Mount Zoom in hopes that suddenly, lightning is going to strike and it's going to be incredible. But I don't actually know whether or not that's going to happen. So, maybe it will, maybe it won't. Yeah, no dice. But that's okay. Best of luck to the BATCRAFTers. I hope that somebody does get that treasure map. I can't wait to see what people's reactions are to all the various prizes that are inside the bake sale. And that is going to do it for us for today. Look, I know that I said it a lot in this episode, but that is because it is like, we're deep into it right now. We need all the support we can get. So head over to findeversale.com to learn more about this audio drama project we're very excited about and would love to have your support there. That's going to do it for me for today. But until next time, goodbye.